Hey everyone, welcome to your Timeless Love reading. My name is Natalie and this is Eve's Rising Tarot. And this is a general collective reading, not a one, so please keep in mind that it's geared towards a large group of people rather than you as an individual. And as such, I'd ask that you use your intuition. This will help you to determine what is meant for you to take from this reading and what is meant for you to leave behind. Because it's a general reading, there may be bits and pieces throughout it that resonate with you or none of it. It's impossible to resonate with everyone in great detail and perfection. So if it doesn't feel like it is connecting to your experience, please leave it behind. And with that in mind, let's get into it. Let's do an energy check to see where your person is at. The one you're here for, the one that's on your mind. Spirit, please show me the overall energy of the viewer's person. Show me what I need to see. Okay, so what popped out first today? Good vibes now in the moment. So they're viewing this connection through very positive light today in this moment. Specifically, you may be on their mind, or they may be thinking heavily on what they want to do and how they want to pursue this connection with you. Next, distance. Divorce, ghosted, and separation. One of you may have walked away from the other, and there is distance between you, so this is confirming a no contact situation. Today, possibly feeling hopeful and good in the possibility of reconnecting with you. And karmics, third parties, haters, and lessons learned. Your person may be having realizations, having gone through a karmic experience recently that opened their eyes to knowing themselves better. Looking back on this and seeing the lesson learned and feeling in the moment and positive overall about this connection right now. All right, let's get one more. Spirit, what do we need to know about the viewer's person's energy? Finding myself. It was time I went within to find myself again. I needed to figure out what I wanted in life. I needed the space. So, finding myself. Lesson learned. That confirms this. So, it feels like your person may have been the one to walk away or go silent on you and just disappear and put distance between the two of you. This lady on the card is, in front of a birthday cake, so this could be close to their birthday or your birthday. Okay. What are your overall energies towards one another right now? Let's get some tarot, one for you and one for your person, showing the overall energy you're in regards to one another. 2, 1. So your energy towards this person is, fast, wanting to communicate, wanting to rush in, kind of impulsive. Maybe there's a part of you that is sick of waiting and wants to get the ball rolling, and feels like a good talk or a one-on-one, a good open dialogue and conversation would help things. So there's a feeling of just anxiousness and wanting to go forward for you. And for your person, defensive. Feeling in a sense towards you that they need to have the higher ground or need to be in charge or to defend something or their position on where they stand and what they've done in the connection or outside of it. So your person is very defensive. This could have been what caused them also to walk away and to kind of go within and maybe to interact or have an experience with a karmic person that helped them to release programming or learned behaviors. And Six of Cups on the bottom. So possibly in a feeling of nostalgia in that moment, right? In the now, thinking of you. But feeling they have to keep their guard up. Passionately, trying to stay in control or on top of the situation. Feels like maybe your person has, history and experiences that cause them to feel distrustful. Okay, let's see here. I like a hair that's tickling my lip. What is the strongest connecting love energy between the two of you? Strongest connecting love energy existing between, felt by both. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So, both in your own experience of viewing the connection, but a connecting energy of wanting to lighten things up, to come together and to recreate lighter, more happy memories and connection. This feels like almost a sense of wanting to just forget all of the bad and focus on the good. This is kind of a shared feeling and vibe. That makes sense here with the Six of Cups, the nostalgia, and with them being I'm feeling like in the moment, it feels like memories of you are really like taking over their present. Let's see here. What is it that, most draws your person into you? What is the strongest magnetic pull to you that your person is drawn to? Like a moth to a flame. I feel like they learn a lot from you. You open and broaden their mind and give them food for thought or an expansive way of viewing life. And it really is inspiring and causes them to want to learn and to expand and to, gain more knowledge and understanding themselves. So inspiration, right? Kind of like a childlike wonder, because this page they're very youthful, curious, passionate about learning, naive and unversed or unschooled in the ways of this mentality, but eager to learn and to delve in and understand. You inspire this person, and you have caused this person's mind to transform and to see life through different eyes, more expansive eyes. Eyes that they're grateful to look through. Okay, let's see here. What is the strongest strongest crossing love energy between you and your person right now? And it feels like these ones wanted to pop out. Desire and the Defender. The Defender of Desire. Desiring the Defender. I think this is like contradictive energy, right? Wanting to go forth and give in, but guarding. Defensive. Having your guard up, keeping your mind between you and this person and their mind between them and you as the armor, as the defense. It feels like the defender is standing in front of the desire to come together, to create that playfulness, to reconnect to the heart, right? This desire is trying to get to the heart, but this defender is in the way. And I want to see what that looks like for each of you. Let's see what comes out. Spirit, please clarify this desire and defender. This is a big deck. Why the defender and desire is the strongest crossing energy. One for the viewer and one for their person. Okay, so what popped out for you? Why are things such a struggle? Because the walls. This is an energy that goes counter, or it's counterproductive to going with the flow and experiential intention of life. Things are so difficult. Why are things such a struggle? Is because of your defenses. Is because your mind is telling you there is danger, but your heart knows better. So the heart speaks to the body, the emotions, right? What is felt. The defender is the mind and the thoughts. What is thought, right? So things are a struggle for you from your perspective because of your defenses. So it says here, take a breath, dear one, and allow yourself to feel the flow of life through you. Release your need to do and just be. The mind and the mentality of the mind and how it operates is do this, get this, acquire this, get to that destination. I need this. It takes the soul or the consciousness everywhere but the present moment. And that is the weakening of consciousness. Everywhere outside of the power source, which is the present moment, weakens the connection and flow with consciousness. The heart knows better, so the crossing energy is something you should be able to feel emotionally, possibly in your body right now. That is what you are denying, and that is the crossing energy, is the mind, right? Also, swords speak to the ego identity, the persona, the character we all play, our personality, our learned behaviors, our ancestral passed on beliefs. So, struggle or flow, your choice. And also, swords speak to the mind. The mind and swords are linked with the color yellow, which is air energy. So, denying what is felt and what the heart wants because the mind is in the way, creating elaborate stories again. Okay. And so for your person, what is clarifying this crossing energy is as well, I am all in my head. And this is very interesting energy. It feels like it's coming out, and I'll just hold it up so you can see. Right here. Too many cards. So, swords and yellow, which was on your side, right? These center cards are both crossing energy, but what came out on your side, swords, and then clarify for that yellow, right? And then what came out on your person's side is heart and passion and desire, clarified by a red card, right? So for you, more over the leaning part for you is mind. Mind. And for your person, yeah, maybe both of you are in your head. Maybe it's a sign that your person is more aware of this desire, but it's a dangerous, unsafe choice to move towards what is desired. It doesn't feel safe. I am all in my head. A need to like nurture and comfort and distrust the mind for your person, right? They're being called to take time to rest, and in that time to be open to creative pursuits. Your person could also be closed off to desire, or like physicality, or sexuality or intimacy of any kind. And to surrender themselves with things that please their senses, and to be gentle with themselves. So your person, clarified by this, I'm all in my head because I am disconnected from my bodies or my physical desires. And clarifying for you, why are things such a struggle? Things are such a struggle because you are ignoring your heart's desire, and you are letting your mind lead you to a place it's not capable of taking you, which is creating the discourse and the sense of chaos. You're being called to step in the flow, be in the flow, and your person is being called to connect with pleasure, possibly through pleasure. Okay, interesting. What is your person keeping from you? What is it that your person isn't sharing? What are they keeping from you? What important aspect is being hidden? I have a habit of deceiving, lying, and wearing a mask. It's hard for me to believe that someone would like me for who I really am. 7 of Swords. And this doesn't feel like deception to harm another. It feels like deception to preserve the self, to protect the self from a perceived mental threat, right? I don't trust that I'm worthy, or that you could possibly feel the way that you do about me. So I hide behind something that is untrue. And I portray myself as something I'm not, because it creates protection. I was like, this is sounding familiar, right? Also 7s. 7. Okay. Again, I have a habit of deceiving, lying, and wearing a mask. It's hard for me to believe that someone would like me for who I really am. So I step to higher ground. I maintain control of the situation. I don't let it go anywhere that feels unsafe. I don't expose myself or show any authenticity or vulnerability of any kind. It's unsafe. Okay. So that's what they're keeping from you. And let's see here. What does Spirit want you to bring your awareness to right now? What does Spirit want you to bring your awareness to? 16 and 29. You are not just enough. You are more than enough. And if you're not enjoying the process, are the results going to be worth it? So being in the mind, in the head, in the thoughts, and allowing it to create a moat and a fence and an army around you of protection. How can anybody get through that perimeter? So this is kind of shared energy with you and your person, right? How, what does it say? It's hard for me to believe that someone would like me for who I really am. And you, right here, what Spirit is calling you to bring your awareness to, you are not just enough, you are more than enough. So maybe some part of you is feeling that you're not enough, or you're not worthy, or you don't have what it takes, or what is needed to keep your person happy or fulfilled. And in regards to this, why are things such a struggle energy for your crossing between this person, you and this person? If you're not enjoying the process, because it's a struggle, are the results going to be worth it? So the path you're taking to the destination is off path, and you're bushwhacking, and you're about to go off to some dangerous territory with some poison ivy and maybe some snakes, right? So that's so funny too. I just feel like this is the middle way, and then you're just like bushwhacking off here to the left. 29 could be an age, a date. 16 could be an age, a date. Okay, let's see here. What are you being called to release? Through the reflection and the lens and the experience of this connection with this person, what are you being called to see and release within yourself? Surrender, denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see clearly and make the best decisions. 21:21 on the clock. Surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. The moat. The fence. The army. Remember all of these barriers and blockages and mechanisms that are built to keep people out, to keep experience away. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. Love is a gift, and it's the most powerful energy in existence. Polar bears could be symbolic of something. Also, they're both white and they look very similar, so you and your person could both be resistant to receiving support and love and connecting on a deeper level. Allowing people only into a surface level. Don't take it if it's not your message. And what is the advice Spirit has for you? Exactly at this moment that you are listening to this reading, what actionable advice does Spirit have for you in regards to this connection and its role in helping you to understand more about self? Does my life have room for more pleasure and play? Are you walled off? Yes. In the castle and the moat. In what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe in certain relationships or with work? Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild, and playful side of you? And this feels like it is speaking to your person as well, right? Take the time to rest, and in that time be open to creative pursuits. Surround yourself with things that please your senses and be gentle with yourself. Playful. Playful. Right here. Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild, and playful side of you? Are you under wraps? Are you disconnected and the flow of life cut off to that part of you? Is there a part of you that wants to be expressed and experienced that you are just denying and repressing and have done for so long that it just is no longer an active part of you? Today's soul action. What would happen if you added more play and laughter into your life? What area is lacking this right now? Take time to play. Let go of any need to produce anything. Just flow, right? So if you want to take a screenshot to kind of read over that later if it speaks to you. And I want to close it out with an affirmation to kind of bring the focus back to you a little bit more. What would you like to say to the collective, Spirit? Okay. I am the creator of my own success, turning my dreams into reality with passion and persistence. And also this, right? Passion. Listen to the heart. Go to the heart. Possibly intimacy, or connecting on an intimate level with your person could help lead you to that creative, reigniting, reopening that creative part of you. How can I develop adaptability and determination to overcome challenges? And what steps can I take to stay focused on my goals? So there's just some food for thought to think about this affirmation, and then if you want to screenshot this for later. You are the creator of your own success. Listen to what your heart is guiding you to do. Listen to what your body is pushing you towards or pulling you from. Listen, feel. Maybe you are like me and you think your emotions. That can make things difficult, right? If you feel into your emotions, you can get answers a lot quicker than if you try to logic and sense them away. And an angel number here. Actually, I feel called to do this humongous deck that I can't quite shuffle again. What would you like to say to the collective spirit for their highest good? Befriend fear. 227. You are stronger than your fears. Fear is not an indication of success or failure. It just exists within you. Your angel's message is this: as you manifest your goals and dreams, consider where fear creeps in and limits you. It's not going anywhere, so it's time to make friends with your fear. And I'm hearing do it afraid. So whatever you're holding back, whatever you want to say, whatever action you want to take, whatever you're doing that's keeping you on the sidelines and holding you back from what it is you actually want to do it. Just start, because once you start, you can't undo it. That's the beauty. Like I always referred to, I always think of snowboarding. Like when I was sitting at the top of some jumps and they're bigger than usual, I would kind of psych myself out in my head. But then if I turned on a song that I loved, which happened to be No More Tears by Ozzy Osbourne during the guitar solo, and I would just start riding towards the jump, and I would force myself to hold the line until I couldn't turn off. And if I turned off, it would be more detrimental than if I just went straight off. And then it was the most blissful 3 jumps in a row there ever was, right? So do it afraid. And you're going to look back and you're going to feel your heart pounding and the excitement and the rush in your body and the lightness that it feels to just let that energy out of you. Trust me, it's blissful. Reflect presently on how your fear could become a friend instead of a foe. Fear is what recognizes or what represents the guardian, right? It is the boundaries. It is your moat. It is everything that keeps you in complacency and stillness and stagnation and comfort. And comfort is the death of everything beautiful. If you stay too long in the comfort zone, you turn into stagnant pond water. Pretty soon there will be all sorts of stuff growing and that's not supposed to be there, and you'll be unsafe to be around. So befriend your fear. Take one little pinky toe of a step out of that comfort zone. And I'm going to leave the reading there. I hope it was helpful for you in some way. And if it was, please let me know. Sending you all so much love. And I will talk to you soon.